Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way. Well, here's one of the standout names of his day, Jim, Dragan Stojkovic.
Yeah, Peter, there was a time when the Balkans produced an incredible number of truly remarkable footballers, and out of them all, he was probably the best, at least technically, I'd say.
And the crowd love him. They're chanting his name. He is their hero. There's little doubt about that.
Well, they can hope for some more heroics here, I guess.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now it's Greenwood. And he's running through. It's Greenwood! Brilliant from Greenwood. A finish of true class. And there is your opener. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
The Netherlands are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Pass somewhat off target. Johnson. And this is Morata. Now it's Johnson.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Ampadu. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And here's Yamal. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
It's a pretty loose pass. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
The Netherlands clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Yamal. Plays a sharp little ball here. He's found a way through. And he's heaved it away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And it's Roberto Carlos. The muscular approach does pay off here. Now it's Greenwood. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's managed to get free. Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Spread it left. Tuanzebe gets a foot in here. He's got away. And this is Morata. Morata! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Approaching the half-hour mark. This is a promising build-up. No, that's been intercepted. Stojkovic. Ampadu. And it's Menu. Now then, the ball's come loose. Stojkovic. That's a good foray he's making. Not the most accurate pass. Johnson. Now it's Menu, looking for the run. Silvestre to McAllister. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Greenwood. Shot could be on. And he's deft. Johnson! Yes! They are purring, truly purring. The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
A case now of complete control. Just the keeper in his way. Chance! And it's in! And they're threatening to fly away here. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that's a good ball. Morata was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Yamal. Cherki. He's found a way through. Passes short and sharp. Stojkovic. It's a really well-measured ball. Yamal. Oh, that's fabulous. Cherki. Decent chance! Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Milan are looking awesome. Going into half-time with a lead then that is surely insurmountable. Away we go again. He's under a lot of pressure there. Now it's Greenwood. He is through here. And this is Morata. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Now he's off and running. Now it's Morata. Back they go. Can he get it through? Picked out brilliant. It's Morata! And he hits the net. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And now he has two. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Oh, good-looking ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he shoots! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Milan really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
And it's Stojkovic. Oh, easy pickings there.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Greenwood. Morata! Oh, he's done it!
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Now it's Morata, Stojkovic, Forlan, and here's Azar. Oh, well played, well played. Koundé. Now that looks a decent ball. Pedri receives it in a good position. Oh, great leap!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cherki. That's going right the way across. Johnson is herring after that one. Now, can they get him away? Pedri. Now it's Torres. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And here's Azar. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's had a shot! And that's it! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. And it's Menu. This might spell danger. The Netherlands can't breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Now it's Johnson, now it's Greenwood. Tries to play it through. Now it's Johnson. Johnson, he leaps for it!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Brennan Johnson, looking for options for movement. And a header! Oh, terrible. And he's following up! And that's a tidy finish. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
So we have movement on both benches. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Quinton Timber. Now, what about a counter-attack? Can he get on the end of this? Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Schneider. Twanzebe cuts out the pass. Tries a shot! And it's Fernando Torres. Eduardo Vargas. Looking to play him in. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Morata.
Stojkovic really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And this is Azar. Oh, well played. Ampadu. Good take, and is he in? Quinton Timber. 4 added minutes on the board. Aimed beyond the defence. Knocks it into space. Quinton Timber. Chiellini cuts it out. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One.
对，喇叭钥匙搬家，第一件事就把 PlayStation 搬过来了，我操，哎，4年版。
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's down to business here. Haiti have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition. And we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. This is a promising build-up. Now here is a true legend of the game. In fact, some still say, Jim, that he's the greatest number one there's ever been. The chance, surely! And again! But he's left disappointed.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Koundé. Nuno Mendes. Van Dijk. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, it's Seedorf. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Hangs one in. Terrific effort! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Ampadu. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were... Morata, he's through on goal. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Milan give themselves a chance from the spot. So perhaps now the breakthrough. Brilliant save from Buffon! It's out for the goal kick. Nuno Mendes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's got away. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And we have our very first corner. Ampadu deals with that comfortably. Milan are looking to go forward now. And he's managed to get free. And he's made sure that's not getting through. A heavy challenge.
Haiti really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that that means they play the game the right way.
Yeah, but of course, it's decisive passes that's going to matter in the longer term. There's no good in holding on to the ball just for the sake of it.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Brahim Diaz finding himself in space. Johnson. Menu. Now it's Morata.
That's good play from him.
Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Ampadu. Van Dijk. And that is a little undercooked. Oh, super find. Cherki. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Oh, that's an own goal!
No, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games.
Oh, he's all alone. Check. There's the shot. Oh, good finish. And there's the goal they've been looking for. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Haiti really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go grab it.
Shapes to shoot! Yes! 200! It's the goal they all came to see. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency. Look, and that's it. My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we.